Can you start? Okay. Hi everyone. Today we are here to see an application called Connect to Canteen. First, let me take the privilege to introduce my team. This is Foong, my lead, Deepak, Bala, Srinath, Sriram, Ventesh, myself. Sorry? One extra resource. Just to have a backup. You can still grade for only 4. Before starting this application, let me tell you how we got this idea. Once iCreate was announced, we had a brainstorming session, what to prepare. Prepare something hi-fi, and out-of-the-box idea, or solve some basic problem which is existing in NUS. So we chose the latter one. Choose something which is helpful to the NUS folks. So we boiled down to what to solve. Then we will think of how to solve and why to solve it. First, what to solve it. We chose food, the canteen problems as one of our cause. If you see the current NUS canteen structure, the most of the canteens have peak hours. The hour is like 12 to 2, it's almost peak. So we had to have some sort of communication between the storekeeper and the NUS folks to talk to each other and get their work done. That was the idea of our app. Let's start the presentation. So this is the cover page. Starting, let's start with the agenda. Why C2C, Canteen to Connect? What are the solutions it offers? What is the sort of application is it? It's a multi-user application. We'll see who are the users. What is the wow factor we have compared to other applications? What are the stages of food order and delivery? What is the architecture and technology followed? We have a couple of enhancements to the existing application, and then we have features for beta version. Why C2C? If you see the problems at NUS canteens where students face, are the ones here. Long queues. If you see the picture there, that's one of the pictures taken in 3 days ago. That is the sort of the queue and crowd we have currently at NUS. There is a peak hour crowd. People spend more time waiting than eating. There are order slips for pre-ordering. Current canteen timings guide the consumption patterns of food users. You can't go to a canteen at 3 o'clock and ask for something you want. He'll definitely say no, or either the canteen is closed. Currently we don't have a forum to express displeasure or pleasure of particular canteen. These are the problems users are facing, and we identified a couple of problems for the shopkeepers too. The first problem would be time taken to pack the order. Just in case someone comes and asks for like 5 or 10 orders of food of some particular item. He takes like maybe 10 minutes. In the meanwhile, there are a lot of people in the queue getting their food. Losing business because of crowd. This is also one sort of reason. Just you see a big queue, you tend to switch over to a different canteen. That is one of the problem faced by storekeepers. So, what's the solution? So we thought of there should be some sort of virtual communication between the storekeeper and the user. I keep using the term user here means either staff or students, both of them. So you create a mobile application to bridge the gap identified. The application will have food ordering, delivery, and takeaway features. So it's, as I said before, it's a multi-user application wherein we have put in both needs of both users into single one. The first one and the main one are our customers who are the users of this application, and the second one is the canteen owners. Let's see what features we have for students. he can check the food directory and order a food item. Once ordered, he can track his status of the order in my orders. Then he can assign it to the order for pickups to someone else, and he can rate a particular canteen on the service or the food offered. These are the features we have for shopkeepers. We have current menu list being displayed. What are the items he's selling currently? And we have order summary. In that there is a subdivision called sold orders and bad orders. I'll tell you when the demo comes up what those mean. There is order history. And we have tried to implement, for the ease of use, we have implemented the scan of QR code. Once the user orders his food, he doesn't have to bother, he doesn't have to take care of the order ID or doesn't. He just have to flash his QR code and shopkeeper scans it and he gets the order details. To make it clear, I'll display this in the demo. This is the wow factor we added at the later iterations. So what if you are busy, you order a food item in a nearest store and you're busy, you can't go and pick it up. You know one of your friend is going there and you don't want to tell him go to that store and order it for me, get this done and bring me the order. Instead of that, just you know that your friend is going there, or use our app, order it and just ask him to collect it for you. Just in case you don't have any friends right now, you can throw, going to the canteen, you'll definitely have friends. Going to the canteen, there is an option called paid service, where you throw up your order to any public, so that someone want to make some quick bucks. He searches what are the orders being delivered. Just in case he's free, he can deliver it for you and get few bucks made out of it. This sounds confusing, and we were also confused when we implemented. Let me show that in the demo to make things clear. Just a brief idea of what it means. These are the stages of food order and delivery. First, the customer views the screen and orders an item, then it goes to pending, and then the storekeeper acknowledges, it goes to acknowledged, and once the order is picked up, it goes to delivered. What sort of architecture have we used? The front end is iOS application. The back end, we have made use of mobile application backend as a service. It's a cloud service given by PaaS. You might have heard that it was recently acquired by Facebook. We'll see what PaaS is in the next slide. PaaS is a mobile backend as a service offering. By PaaS is a company, and then, as I said before, Facebook acquired it. The data is stored in a key value pair. PaaS provides user console to maintain the stored data, and for the code interaction, they give our APIs to perform the code operations. What are the enhancement of existing features? Currently, we don't have an option to cancel a placed order. That's because there are a lot of cases to be tracked. We thought of let's negotiate with the storekeepers and then implement this feature. Maybe how long you want to keep it. You place an order, you wait for 10 minutes, and then you are allowed to cancel the order. That negotiation terms is yet to be decided. So we allowed it, let it say once he has ordered, it's ordered, that's all. If he doesn't pick it up, it will go to the bad order, that's all. And the second part is the wow factor enhancing. We need to enhance the schedule pickup to improve its functionality and customer experience. These are the features planned for beta version. This slide, we have a lot of features to be implemented. Doesn't mean that we haven't implemented a lot of features now. We have pretty number of features. First thing, shopkeeper need to be able to add menu items. using mobile application. This has to be very particular, not the web application. He just has the mobile application. We have user profiling, favorites and hot selling items may be displayed, promotion and discounts by canteens, user ratings, notifications. We can bring in some sort of business analytics component to detect the user patterns. Port the iOS application to Android and native version of it. That's the next thing. This is a teaser video we released for marketing purpose or seeking votes or whatever. You can just have a look at the video. That was the video released 3 days ago for the marketing and let know people that something like this is coming their way. Let's have a look at the demo. We need two, one for the storekeeper and one for the user, normal user. There are two users. We need to show the interaction between both of them, how it happens. So can I boot it as iOS there? Before that, let's not waste your time. If you have any curious questions, you can ask me before the demo happens.
Do you get any vendor, canteen operator to try this one out? Or is this purely theoretical?
Sorry.
Was there a real vendor that was helping you with this? Like, I mean, real canteen operator, or is this purely on paper?
No, it's not paper. Just we are waiting this to pass through the iCreate and then we deploy it to the real production.
So at this point in time, there's no real trial yet. It's purely.
We spoke to a few canteen operators. One is the Indian deck, and one is the PGP canteen. Before going ahead with the app,
so
they sounded positive.
Okay.
They're okay with using because most of them don't mind buying a mobile phone just to increase their business.
Oh, okay. Good.
We don't have to target all the canteens in the first go. There are few canteens which gets crowded too much at that hour, 12 to 2 or whatever hour. There are few canteens you can't, because most people, I mean, whatever preference they have, they want to eat at that particular canteen no matter how crowded it is. So make their job easy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I like your idea.
Thanks.
But what keeps your app from being abused?
Ivy League credentials, accountability. We track Ivy League credentials. Just in case the money involved in the entire thing is very less. It's only few bucks. We limit the number of orders to less than 9. The first thing. Two costly items like above $15, we don't display it in menu items. Right now we don't have menu items which are more than $15. This is for students. The canteen here is only for students, which gives food at affordable prices. So the prices are low. Max to max, you may shell out around $20 to $25, even if you order peak all items with all prices. The storekeeper must be intelligent enough to see some patterns. Right now, it lies with the accountability lies with Ivy League credentials, and then the second thing, the storekeeper needs to be intelligent enough to track huge orders, something like that. We did not involve payment gateway in this application. First thing, because the money involved was very less. It's a couple of dollars, $2 or $3. It's waste if you implement a payment gateway for this. User don't like that. Just to order a food, you don't have to log into the payment gateway and then order. Just to shell out $2 or $3. Second thing is, you do a payment gateway, then it causes some problems with the scheduling part. You can't ask a stranger to pick the already paid order. He just picks it and eats for himself. That might happen too.
Very well thought out.
Thanks. That's the application. Let me, if you want, we can show it there itself to you. You want to be shown there, or you? Okay. So that's the application. The first thing is the multi-user. This is the welcome screen. It has multi-user canteen as seen in the PPT. Let's log into the, what user can do in it. And that's the login screen. You need your IBLE credentials. Space. Some settings. Yeah. Thanks. Check the settings for maybe. Oh, the other screen, okay. We need the current screen. It's showing the other screen, the right side screen probably. We need the current screen.
You tried to take over to the side.
But okay, you look there and modify.
You turn your chair around.
Yeah. Maybe you can sit that side, Bala.
Just plug it back.
Okay, great. We don't want to show this in the mobile application because we shall use that for the scanning the QR code. We have it deployed in the mobile application. We just want that mobile application to scan the QR code. That's the main home screen. We have order food, my orders, pickups, ratings, and logout. Just go to the order food. We'll see how he orders the food. It's very simple. This is the core view of these are the canteens currently NUS has. We have some junk data. I mean, the data actually shown might not be matched with the data being currently given in the order. Once this goes live to the production, maybe the data may be consistent. Let's see what he has in for deck. He has 4 sort canteens there. One he chooses to order something with Indian, and he has few things there. Then he clicks what he needs, and then he orders. That is the quantity he enters. Then he orders both. Okay. Then there is order. The application goes to the back end, it orders, it creates your order for the store application to view it. You don't have to bother about the order ID. This is the key which is being generated by the parse. So right now you don't have to worry about the order ID because you have a QR code to be flashed at the storekeeper. Let's see what QR code he has. Show order, redirected. You have an order detail button there, and then there are previous order used for testing and all. This is the current order we ordered. If you see, the latest ordered items are displayed in the top, and the others move down as he progresses. If you see there, that's his individual order. He ordered a paratha and a meal. There is a QR code on the right hand top corner. He clicks on that. This is the QR code he flashes to the storekeeper. Once he flashes, we'll see what happens. The storekeeper is shown what to be ordered, what is the ordered, and he can acknowledge also. He can change the status from pending to acknowledged once he delivers it. And then you can scan the QR code later. Let me go back. Let it go. We'll scan the QR code in a minute. Then we have an option to locate the nearest canteen. Once your phone's GPS is on, you can locate the nearest canteen. Maybe just leave. That's okay. Okay. You need to set the current location. The GPS in the MacBook hasn't been set yet. Set the current location in your mobile phone. It will show what is your nearest canteen. Then you go back. You see what are the. There is a shortcut you have already ordered, and you don't have to go back to the entire screen to view. There is a shortcut called My Orders, where you have all the orders. This is similar to viewing your orders and getting a QR code or whatever. You can go back. Yeah. This is what I was speaking about, schedule pickup. The factor wherein you can get the food delivered. These are the pickups, and then there is a row for paid option. Let's see how we can assign it to a friend who is going there. So it's assigned to your friend. That item goes to the My Orders of your friend list. So he can pick it up for you by flashing the QR code. And then you have the option of searching the pickups. Here you are the public, not the user, to see if you can pick up some orders and make some quick money. That is the option here. You can go back. You can either check for pickups or whatever. You can go back. There is rating features to express your pleasure or displeasure, whatever it is. It's a basic algorithm which calculates. We have given a weightage of 0.01 to each user. Suppose 100 users rate a particular canteen continuously negative, then the rating goes down in the main screen. He just have to submit it. That's all. For now, that's all for the user. We want to get favorites in here, some sort of business analytics component to make the app more interactive than the user. We don't want user to involve too much going, ordering and all. We just want to populate what are based on the past history of the user. Just in case he keeps ordering something very regularly, you pop that out. Do you really want to order this? You don't have to go the entire flow. that is one feature we are trying to bring in this. Let's see what we have for the storekeeper. This is the home screen for storekeeper. He has the menu list. He has an option for scan QR code, which is main duty to scan the orders and get the details. He can view the order summary. He has an order history of past orders. Let's see what he has in for that menu list. This is the menu list, current menu list he owns. The option I said to edit the menu items comes in here. He previously gives a lot of menu items to the admin, and we populate it. He can either select or delete menu depending on the availability of the menu items in his portfolio. Then we have the scan QR code option, which will be shown you on the phone because this doesn't have a camera. It will be shown on the phone. Then he has an order summary. He can see according to the time he has the orders to be delivered. Maybe you change the times, you get few orders there. This is the one ordered previously. So he clicks. Just in case he has those items, meal or paratha, both he can deliver. He acknowledges or he goes to the reject state, whichever, acknowledge. The same, yeah, sorry.
Sorry, could you go back to the screen?
Yeah.
Search for the order.
It says acknowledged.
Could you click on it? So, down here, the payment is 17. Then if you deliver, you'll make around $10. No, they are 3 to 7.5 for the first item and $10 for the paratha. So this doesn't include the scheduled amount yet. Oh, I understand.
Because you did not schedule it.
Okay.
He just ordered it. You acknowledged it, and so you go back. So there is option for a order history, which shows the sold orders and bad orders. Bad orders, just in case to track the users, I mean rogue users I'll call them, who keeps on ordering and never collects them. You can have those in the bad orders. These are bad orders are classified according to the dates. The most of them are acknowledged or either pending or something, and user never comes to collect them. That is one option. Then he has the sold orders. Maybe you can put them as good orders, sold orders. And those are the features for now for storekeeper. Let's have a look at the scan QR code thing on the phone. This is the scan. Once scanned, these are the details you can do. You can either acknowledge, reject, or something. That one scan, the QR code scan.
So pickup time is a date or time?
Sorry.
Pickup time is a date or it's a date and a time?
Time.
But it's only date. So I can pick up any day, any time in the day.
No, yeah. Pickup time is the day of current day order. That should be time.
So how would the canteen operator know when to make my food?
No, the current day. It's displayed.
It's 15 minutes for the order, 15 to 30 minutes margin for the order.
So the canteen operator will know this timing.
It's a default
Assumption we make.
So it's not shown anywhere lah.
Yeah.
So theoretically, I can order and take and collect 6 o'clock, and the canteen operator cannot complain.
No, it was supposed to be shown as time.
Okay. Can.
That is the reason we have the 15-minute margin for the order summary screen, where he checks for every 15-minute orders. By this time, he can check for the 15-minute order for now. Once he clicks the next button there, he sees all the orders for the next 15 minutes. So with that list, he can just go on preparing and having it for him. And once the user comes, he can just flash the QR code, and this guy can scan it and just deliver the things which he needs to deliver.
Well, that's the end of demo. Now maybe you are a little clear on what the application does, or what it needs to do, or what are the improvements you have, or the suggestions you have. It's up to you.
How long do you take to implement this?
18 days, 9 to 9 work. 12 hours a day, 18 days.
All 4 of you, or?
Initially, we were 6 of us. 2 dropped out because they had to go back to India. So 10 days, 6 of us, and rest of the 8 days, 4 of us. So it's 18 days.
Okay. So the other thing is, I see location-based functionality that you put in. Any other native features that you use?
Any other native features we used? One is the map.
Plus camera with the QR code.
Yeah, camera with the QR code. Gesture features doesn't seem applicable for this. Can you specify any native features you want this to be in this?
No, I mean, in general, what do you use for this implementation so far?
Is QR code considered as one of the native features? I don't see any native features apart from those two.
Yeah, we thought of implementing some notifications for part. We thought when we tried to implement notification features, we thought it's too much of notifications in sense of the canteen owner. If he gets 100 orders in the lunchtime, 100 notifications for him doesn't sound so great. So we thought we don't have to do that for that user. Maybe for user, we thought we can do it for the next phase.
Once his status changes from pending to acknowledgement, you send the local notification.
I think based on the concept, it's well thought of, and I think you have most of the blind spots covered as well. The only concern I have at this point is your screen for the store user is a bit complicated, in some sense.
Okay.
Because it's very engineering centric. For store user, you are cooking, you flip through menus and things like that. You probably want to look at how the phones is dealing when you turn on the drive mode, right? It gets very simple, couple of buttons, and that's about it. I mean, the user side, I'm pretty okay because most of them are going to be tech savvy anyway. So I think that's the only concern, main comment that I have. I mean, I'm from engineering, so I appreciate the fact that you actually put the architecture and all those things up there. But yeah, the general concept, I think it's well thought of. It covers the ground. But the overall user experience, I think, is what is kind of need to be improve on. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Taking more lines of local students. So if now I'm a student, I have this app. I go to a canteen that is kind of crowded, and I see a long queue there. Let's say for Indian food,
Yeah.
I can then please it by ordering through this app
Yes.
and go and cut queue.
Yes. Yes, you can cut the queue because your order is once provided your order status changes from pending to acknowledged. It's acknowledged, that means he's preparing your order there. You can cut
Okay.
the queue, go take the order. That's the strategy.
We give that flexibility to the canteen owner so that he
So the canteen owner can choose not to acknowledge
Yes.
this order.
Yes.
The canteen owner has 3 options actually. He can acknowledge, so sell or
Reject.
the order. At first phase, he will be
Okay.
able to acknowledge and reject the order. So if
Okay.
he rejects it, then you will see in your orders that it's rejected. So you can't.
So the owner can control the crowd if he
Yes,
wanted to.
yes, yes. There needs to be someone to control.
Yeah.
See, he sees a lot of crowd. Just in case someone cuts the queue, he has to bear the brunt of all the guys who is standing in the queue.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. So this app is used, I guess, in a sense for operators that don't foresee such a big crowd. Can I say that way? Those that already have long queues, how would they be interested in having this app?
The thing is like the current, as we shown in the problems place, where the food pattern of all the students are driven by canteen timings. If you have some work or if you are doing some coding or something in your faculty or somewhere, even if you are not feeling hungry or if you have some work, you have to go there by 12 o'clock and have your lunch.
Current patterns in NUS is that you can't go after 3 or before. I mean, you can go before 12, but that's called not lunch, something else. But after 12 and 2, after 2, you don't get food actually. That's the bottom line. That pattern can be shifted to, the control can be shifted to user if you use this app. Just keep order, your order stays there and you
Maybe someone or your friend can deliver it for you. Even if you are in PGP, you can order something from U-Town. If that is your favorite canteen, you don't have to travel this way. Some of your friend or someone who is ready to do the service for you can, if he is traveling from U-Town to PGP, he can just get that food and give it to you.
It's like bringing all the canteens into your app. Then you order.
So there's still the scenario where the canteen operator acknowledges the food, gets ready the food, but the student doesn't collect.
It goes into bad order.
Bad order,
yeah.
Then would there be indication to the owner next time when this student orders?
Yes,
Food?
it goes to the bad order once he doesn't collect it.
No.
And
So let's say now I order from the canteen and I don't collect. So the next time I order from another operator, would the operator know that I have like a bad record or something?
That's what actually we had in the enhancement for beta version. We have something called user ratings. Now we rate to canteen owner's perspective. So we are planning to have one other feature which can rate the user.
Okay.
So every time he makes some bad orders, there will be a backtrack of him, and in user profiling we will have that as a record.
Okay.
So we will have something marked to the user.
to indicate the storekeeper that this user is a rogue user, be careful with the item. He can always go reject it. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, overall I like the app because it's really nice and clean. But like what Jeffrey said, it's not user friendly in that scenario. It's more for techie people that knows how to navigate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably if you can make it work with iPad, I mean, it might be easier. Because at McDonald's they always have this big screen there that's ready for them to see.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot better than a small screen, small factor there that sometimes they can't even press when they're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.